It's Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock. Just checking out of my hostel right now. Had a good light breakfast of bread. And it's only cost me like 130-ish dinars. Yeah. But it's been rainy for the last hour or so it's kept me up on the rooftop. Great views of Tangier, but just wish me well today. It's going to be a bit of a hectic day. Going to see some sightseeing around Tangier, then get a boat across to Spain. Right, thank you all. Having a nice walk through the Medina on Tuesday morning. It hasn't even been 48 hours since I came here, and I'm already at the top of Morocco. So we're going into the tomb of Ibn Battuta, which is somewhere around here. He's a famous traveler who traveled far and wide many centuries ago. He went as far as like Mecca and even to India. So I believe I found his tomb where he's buried. Wow. And look, I could have gone to Chefcon today, but there's a bit of a bloof here. See, here it is. See, he was born in Tangier in 1304, left his hometown to go to Mecca, and he came back 29 years later. He went to all the different countries, like look, he went through the Sahara Desert, he went to Mecca, he went to Mogadishu and East Africa, went to India, even don't know why that's cut there, but all the places he went, even the Silk Road. Wow, look at this. Alright, sadly it's locked. So, but anyway, he's buried in such a nice building right here. This part of town. Synagogue Nahon. My kippah on. Let's go pray. The gatekeeper just turning on the light to me. And, oh my god, wow, this is beautiful. Lovely. Oh yeah.
Ça s'appelle MOSHE NAHON. On parle français? A construit en 1878.
Ok, merci.
À cette époque, il y avait à Tangier 17 synagogues. Il y avait plus de 22 000 personnes.
Okay.
Mais maintenant, il reste 4 synagogues à Tangier. Les personnes qui sont encore là sont des personnes qui sont âgées. Il y a presque de 56 familles. La grande communauté maintenant du Maroc, c'est de Casablanca.
Oh yes.
Casablanca, il y a plus de 1800. Il y a des jeunes, il y a des écoles. Dans tout le Maroc, il y a plus de 4000. Ici à Tanger, nous n'avons pas le Metalhead. Ici, mélangé, mixte. Qui tient les juifs et les musulmans, toujours. Comment? Vous êtes tangérois?
Oui, Ashkenazi.
Ashkenazi, oui. À l'époque, il y avait 2 synagogues Ashkenazi ici à Tanger.
Tout ça.
C'est les synagogues qui sont été au Médina.
Medina.
Ashkenazi. Vous êtes ici à Morrocan.
That's the women's seating area up there, because you know the men always sit downstairs. And these were added to the Torah when they get carried out. And they've got even different people's names who have sat in their exact seats. So these people are like long gone. we're into the museum of the synagogue, and oh my god, look at this. Jerusalem, Damascus, Constantinople, Morocco, Rome, St. Petersburg, St. Moses, 100 Years of Devotion and Charity, Raphael Cohen, there's a Bar Mitzvah in 1966, wow. And the marriage of Mercedes Cohen, Ian Crisket. Psalm 127. Si je peux dire une crime thermodo, crime lang citable amontas, si je me souvenais de tous les fathers and principles in Amazon. This is a traditional, like, what the woman would wear back then. Wow. Breathtaking. Benediction Paul. So we have another synagogue right here, Rebbe Haka Ramoji, 1902. But unfortunately it's all locked up. There's no like gatekeeper. But the guy did tell me that there were a whole bunch of different synagogues all over Tangier, even an Ashkenazi one. Okay, so we've got another synagogue here in Tangier. Lovely. Look how amazing these are. And synagogues and cemeteries de Tangier, €4. What? 80 euros for a traditional Moroccan doll. Wow. So this talks about Morocco. Look, the king here and his words. This part of the Jew of the span. So, remember when the Spanish Inquisition happened, a lot of the Jewish people came to Morocco, but not just Morocco, they went to the Ottoman Empire, and then also the New World. So we're going to go inside this beautiful synagogue. Really lovely. Map of Tangier, it seems. French donations. I'll do a mitzvah today. We'll just have a look around this beautiful place. I am such a happy Jew in a synagogue in Morocco. I'm really proud to be here. I've been dreaming about coming here for like the last year or so. So that's the ark where they keep the Torah, and we're facing Jerusalem, because whenever we pray, we always face Jerusalem. And how you know it is you look for the 10 Commandments that God gave Moses. So the rabbi does his sermon up there on the Biman, yes. And I'm quite impressed with these little things, because I think they normally go on the top of the Torah. Oh, and look at this. Sephardics have always put their menorah outside, especially the ones from Morocco. So you would, during Hanukkah, you'd light your candles and you'd put this on your doorposts to let the world know that let the light in. This is the upper section of the synagogue where the women pray. Wow, so this is traditional Jewish attire you would wear in Morocco. You know, fez and things. The ladies always wore beautiful clothes back then. And then, as tradition, this is the women's section of the synagogue. And it explains about how the Sephardics also came to Latin America. Like, there's always been a large Jewish population in Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay and Chile. There were even Moroccan Jews who sailed through the Amazon and set up in Manus, in Iquitos, and in Lima, and Caracas. There's always, and Sephardics also went to Jamaica and Curacao and Suriname. Yes, I've been to a synagogue in Suriname. There's no synagogue in Trinidad and Tobago, but there has been Jewish life. Cuba also has a large amount of Sephardic, and they still have a few synagogues there. But also, this explains the route of Jews who went to Israel in the first few years of Israeli independence. Like, look at the large amount of Jewish population in North Africa, and it's all been depleted. Currently there's only 2,000 Jews in Morocco, 50 in Algeria, 1,000 or so in Tunisia, none in Libya, only 3 or 5 in Egypt. Iraq had so many Jews, but there's only 3 left. Syria, all their Jews have gone, but the Jewish community still is big in Turkey. And also, Moroccan Jews didn't just go straight to Israel. Some of them went to France, some of them went to Britain, some of them went to Gibraltar. And then also some of them went to Canada and the United States. It's raining here in Casablanca. That's Tangier, sorry. God. Horrendous. I mean, it's better than the last time I came here, even though it was summer and all. But, God. Raining, weather, God. Oh, God. I should have packed my umbrella from London, but left it in my office. Jesus Christ, Martin. Well, the United States flag had 48 stars. It was given to Morocco upon independence in 1956. Tells a story about how the American Civil War, the Marine Detachment was sent to Tangier to retrieve 2 Confederate agents who had been arrested and were imprisoned with legislation. In 1904, several Marine detachments were abroad. The U.S. warship sent to Tangier by President Theodore Roosevelt in response to the kidnapping of American Ian Paris. 6 Marine ship the shore to protect both American and Belgian legislation while negotiations for his release were conducted. So this is all about World War II. U.S. troops make new gain eastwards on Guadalajara. Oh yeah, see, my great uncle, he fought there in Egypt. So this is quite a big thing. Yanks invade North Africa because after the fall of France, North Africa was all Vichy, and Libya was Italian, and the Italians even tried to get into Egypt. But also in north of Africa, North Morocco was actually Spanish, and also Gibraltar was a free zone. So it was all neutral. Torch. Wow. So I'm inside the Tangier American Legislation Museum. When the United States became independent, Morocco was one of the first countries to recognize its sovereignty, and even gave them a free passage. And so Morocco and the United States have been the best friends ever since. This building was like an embassy until Morocco became independent in 1956, and the embassy was removed. It was moved to Rabat. There's like so much history in one building. It's all about Margaret McBay, devotion to watercolor in Tangier. All the work she did because she took up art at the age of 60. And she painted seriously in 1965, 6 years after the death of her husband, James McBay. This is some of her artwork. And, it's raining right now, still raining, lunchtime. Oh my god, I just saw a flash. And I'm inside the Jewish cemetery in Tangier. Short walk from the synagogue, not far away from the American legislation building over there. So, oh my god. I better get out of here. Wow. Didn't expect this to happen. Thunder, lightning, very, very threatening. Recent years, 29.
Yeah. Number one here, 1363.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
The last one, 83. The last one.
Last 83. Okay.
Yeah, the last one, yes.
Wow.
Another one, 1363.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the cemetery, walking here, cemetery.
Hmm.
My boss Jewish changes.
Oh yes.
Madame Sonzaguri and Mr. Haron.
Ah.
Jewish Morocco changes.
Mm-hmm.
You Jewish?
Yes, Ashkenazi.
Ashkenazi?
Yeah. German, Dutch. Yes.
German.
Mm. Yeah, but I was born in England. Awesome. Oh.
This is baby.
Oh, babies. These are tombs.
Yeah.
Babies. Wow.
This is Rabbi.
Rabbi.
For Toledo. Toledano.
Toledano.
Half Moroccan, half Spanish.
Half Moroccan and Spanish.
Yeah. Toledano.
Toledano.
Yes.
And it was 1886. So.
82, sure.
Mm.
Yes. Another one here. You should have been here.
Okay.
All Jews Morocco.
Mm. Yes. Cohen. Oh, no, sit down, Cohen.
Sepharad.
Sephardic.
Yeah, Sepharad. Yeah, came for Spain, for Belgium, for Holland, for Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Many people come from Europe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Come.
Cohen.
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 Cohen. Many people in Cohen.
Cohen.
You're Cohen?
Cohen. No, I'm. I think I'm Simon, though. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Thunderstorms in the synagogue. Oh, dear. I'm trying to keep my kippah on. There's Rahel Simbel Marquis 1919. And then this. There's
Second rabbi.
Another rabbi.
Mordechai
Rabbi Mordechai Benjo.
Benjo.
Okay, this is the St. Andrew's Church, the Anglican Church. I went in here in 2011 and there are some Commonwealth war graves. You can see a little bit in there. Yeah, and there's actually a few famous British people who are buried here. Fortunately, it's not open today. I don't understand why it's not open. I mean, I came here on a Sunday back in 2011, so maybe they're only open on Sundays. Well, over time, my opinions on Tangier have changed. I used to think this place is a bit of a dump, but that's because I was just judging it on people, like the 1% that hassle the shit out of local people. Well, I think I'm gonna get some lunch in a bit now. But my time here in Tangier is, slowly coming to a close. I'm gonna get on a boat in about a few hours' time and sail out of here. I will be back later on this year because, I do want to travel from Morocco to Ghana without flying. But I will make a fly into Tangier after this time. Anyway, London Metalhead over and out. Just a quick video to say that I'm leaving Tangier now. Being on board the ferry cost me 440 dirham. Maybe a bit, I'm trying to think. I think maybe less than 40 quid. It's only about like 35 euros each way to get the ferry. I mean, prices still remain the same over time. But it's been 12 long years since I was last on this ferry. And 12 years since I was last in Tangier. So I'm going back to Spain, to Tarifa right now. And then I'm going to Gibraltar for tonight. And then I'll be home in London after I fly back from Malaga.